Okay, I'm going to take a picture really quick of this because this game has a nasty habit of completely erasing what traits you have slotted. And I'm about to jump into a shuttlecraft. And I think this one's going to be it. Incoming hails. Operation Gamma.
Karakan's ships are guarding the wormhole, so access is limited. A small craft like a shuttle or fighter might be able to slip through the blockade, so leave your starship here at Bajor. Commander Samuel Winters is here, and he's one of the best shuttle pilots I know. I recommend you bring him along. The war is over, but Loris and Karakan won't believe it unless they hear it from someone they trust.
I actually skipped over the first two paragraphs. If Loris and Karakan have been unable to contact the Dominion, perhaps we can do it for them. I have authorization to send someone to the Gamma Quadrant to seek out the Dominion and persuade them to help us with the Jem'Hadar occupying DS9. I want you to be that representative. Alright. Did that make it? Primary, go to DS9 system. Yep. Alright, let's transwarp. I should probably hold up. Let's cycle camera distance. There we go. Begin Operation Gamma. Captain, the only way we can enter the wormhole without setting off DS9's defenses is to disable the station's sensor clusters. If we do that, we'll blind ops. If someone's looking out a window, they'll see the wormhole open, but we'll be long gone before they have a chance to scramble ships to stop us. But to disable the station's sensor clusters, first we have to find a way around the Jem'Hadar ships patrolling near them. Captain Curlin is ready to use the fleet as a diversion. On our signal, they'll move in and engage the Jem'Hadar ships. That will give us a chance to get to DS9, disable the sensor clusters, and escape through the wormhole. The fleet is ready to move in on your signal. Why Red was talking to me. It should be Kane. I love the runabout. I love the pass they did over the runabout. It looks great. They should have done it a long time ago. Excuse me. Have a transphaser torpedo. Or transphaser? No, these are tricobalts, that's right. Have fun with that. Why don't you fly into this with me? Come here. Come here. Aww. Enjoy. That's eventually going to hit you. It did nothing. Damn it. Yeah, the Sol defense, or even better, the assimilated Borg set from Omega Rep. Actually, really good shuttle sets. Oh boy, that's gonna take forever. That's gonna hit you. Hit you with the face. Where are you? There you are. That's gonna kill you. That didn't. I think I'm gonna stick the prolonged engagement set on this shuttlecraft instead. That's right. Fear the immortal shuttlecraft. Oh, the Kantari missile launcher? I haven't tried that. Okay. I need everybody to find their line leader and group together, please. That works too. I would really rather not get blown out of the stars by Deep Space Nine right now. After all the crap I've been through, getting blown up by a shitty old Cardassian mining station would just not do.
The Jem'Hadar ship is on an intercept course, sir. Shields and weapons are at full, Captain. Ready to engage.
Did you decloak? Whatever. Yeah. Just hover in place in the middle of that, please. Thank you. Bye. I said bye. I said good day, sir. Great job. Communication coming in from the fleet. They're preparing to break off and warp to safety. We should enter the wormhole as soon as possible. You know, what's funny is they could just go now. Like, this ends in a massive battle anyways. We could just retake Deep Space Nine right now. Like, I don't understand what the problem is here. I really don't. I don't understand what all this dancing around accomplishes.
Setting the course for the wormhole now. We'll be halfway to the Gamma Quadrant before the Jem'Hadar know what happened.
But then they're going to know what happened and come after us.
Wow, that's some view.
We're in a runabout.
This is my first trip into the wormhole. Thanks for letting me tag along. Captain Curlin says there's a traitor in the Idrin system who knows how to contact the Dominion. She's probably our best chance for finding them quickly. But Curlin says Farek's help won't come cheap. We need to be ready to negotiate with her. When we're out of the wormhole, we should start searching for Farek's vessel.
Yeah, that 30-year-old tech is too good for us to mount an offensive against it. Our intel said that Farek's ship would be here, but there's nothing on scanners. However, someone has dropped a nav marker in this area. I suggest we set a course for it and do a scan of all nearby systems. So, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. Because there is fun over here. Where are you? I know you're over here somewhere. No. It's closer. It's got to be closer to the corner. I know they are over here somewhere. Maybe they actually properly hit them now. Huh? How was that? Oh, that was a beacon. So, basically... basically... you can find the interiors for all the shuttlecraft on this map. Like the little hack that they use to show like interiors in your like ground character model. You can actually find that in your... oh, there it is. I see them. You can actually see them on the map. They're actually visible on the map all the way over here. So we're going to take a look. What to do? Okay, are they above? They're below. Okay. There should be 4 of them now, because, object. There should be 4 of these now, because the, Dominion's a faction. See what this looks like from the outside. Yep, they are just beneath the lower limit of the map. I can't go down any lower. But, yeah. It's actually bouncing me back up. But, yeah, there's the runabout. Okay, that's the runabout. Yeah, these are the same maps as on PC. It's the same just about everything as on PC. There's a close-up. Can I fly? It'd be really funny if you could fly into this. But you see it says like object, object, object. I think that's where the character models are supposed to spawn. Those are the placeholders. And this box right here represents the not Klingon, the Romulan one. Because the Romulan one is a bit better put together than the runabout. You can't really see it. It's this big black box. But yeah, the Romulan one has its own skybox and everything, and it's a bit better put together. So, and it's larger. It has very clear sort of back area. And for some reason, the exterior of the box is textured like carpet. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what this like giant floating rug is about over here. I can kind of sort of like clip into it, but I'm sure somebody's managed to clip into this thing. Oh hey, now I can go lower. But yeah, object, that's where the player character sits, that's where your bridge officer sits, that's where Winters sits, so those are placeholders for the character models. We'll come back to this map for like a short cutscene, like towards the end of this mission, and you'll see these interiors again. And like I said, they're visible on the map. You just like look in this corner, and there they are. It's a little weird that there is still no Jem'Hadar. When I was playing my Fed Romulan, I was flying in Federation shuttle. Oh, that's weird. I guess we can chalk that up to you had the Federation cutscene. That's weird. Then I guess that carpet must be, that box must be the inside of the Jem'Hadar attack ship then that shows up. Because I actually haven't ever done this on a Romulan. So that's gotta be for the attack ship then. Where Weyoun shows up. Okay, that's lower. I need to spiral down lower. Yep. I see you.
I'm picking up a ship on long-range sensors, Captain. The configuration matches Farek's ship, sir, but I'm detecting damage to several systems. There's no response to a hail, sir, but her communications array might be damaged. Setting a course to the ship's coordinates now.
Warp to next system. Farek's ship is inside that large asteroid, but the entrance is shielded. We need to destroy the shield generator and then enter the asteroid. Sensors show that this area is teeming with a life form that I've never seen before. Excuse me. That may be why Farek has sealed herself inside the asteroid. The Cosmozoans are hostile, and I think they could be dangerous to a ship of this size. However, they're not actively hunting. If we try to keep a safe distance, perhaps they won't bother us. Normally, I try and do my best Ron Perlman for Revan, being as he's a Reman and all, but I am currently paying for Hadron right now, so I'm not doing that. Have a torpedo. What is that made out of? Please explode. Oh. I'm definitely taking the trilithium set off the shuttle. Jeez. I can't remember if that klaxon ever sounds in the shuttle. I think it's one of the more sort of like subtler ones. I do love what they did with the runabout. Looks real good now. Keep your Delta Flyers. Give me a runabout. Especially a runabout with that living area that was in the back of that one in Next Generation. That was a nice little ship.
I can hear profit in the wind, and the wind is blowing.
Not the only thing that blows.
You want it? I've got it.
Are you, Ferric?
That's me, the best trader with the biggest deals in the sector. I have Utterberry futures, cultural artifacts from 100 different worlds, alpha current nectar, disruptor rifles, and the best salvage this side of the galactic barrier. Or maybe you're interested in something else. Need a guide to the Gamma Quadrant? How about someone who can take you to the hidden markets? Or get you into the Dosi system unnoticed? If you have the Latinum, I have what you need.
I only just realized that it's the galaxy overlay with the runabout overlaying it. Dude. Really.
Time is money.
What happened to your ship?
Oh, that? Nothing really. Nothing you need to be concerned about. You just can't make some customers happy. Time is money.
Why are you in the Gamma Quadrant?
Profit. While it's easier for women to run their own businesses now on Ferenginar, there's still a lot of prejudice. And I'm not about to stay home naked chewing tube grubs. I was a dealer of assorted and sundry merchandise in the Bolian sector till there was a slight problem with my business partners. Through absolutely no fault of my own, my business license from the FCA was temporarily revoked. Until I can get the paperwork straightened out, I decided to set up shop out here.
I wish there were more missions and content for shuttles. Yeah. Shuttles have been kind of like super neglected. Shuttles and EV suits. Crickvic did say that they are working on making EV suits like something you can equip and then just not have to like swap out armor for. That's one of the things they want to do, which you should have done a long time ago, but better late than never. As for shuttlecraft is just kind of... Shuttlecrafts really kind of need their own identity. Right now, they're just small ships. They're just small starships, and people look at them and they kind of go, well, what can I do in a shuttlecraft that I can't do with a bigger ship? Well, like with my main ship that does like umpteen million deeps. You know, they need their own identity, and I don't think you're going to get that by just making them like tiny ships. They need their own mechanic and gameplay. I don't know if we're ever going to get that though. But they are very underused, absolutely.
It's great out here. There's hardly any competition and deals to be made everywhere. The Wadi aren't any trouble once you learn the rules of that crazy game. The Dosi are too scared of the Karema to be a real challenge, and everyone else is either running from the Dominion or part of it. Time is money.
I need to know where to find the Dominion.
Well, now, that's an interesting question. I know where to find the Dominion, of course. I can even get you in touch with a Borda who has a direct line to the Founders. He's a close personal friend as well as a valued client. In fact, I always keep a case of Covenant Crunch on board just for him. However, the location of one of my best customers is not information I share for free. And no offense, friend, but you don't look like you can afford what I would charge.
I have like a million strips of gold pressed latinum, lady. When I played the old shuttle queues, found shuttles fun, as in what crazy setup and combinations can I do with consoles, and since I have available to me. You are a rarity then, because those queues actually pop more on console than they ever did on PC, particularly Atmosphere Assault, which I always liked, because it's basically Ace Combat with shuttlecraft, but still, most of it's just default. They had a good idea in the Vault mission doing secret and hush-hush stuff. Yeah, but they kind of shot their own premise in the foot when the Galaxy-class starship shows up at the end. It's like, what, like, that's kind of like a logical obstacle they have yet to overcome, is under what circumstances must you use a shuttlecraft to do something that a starship could not do?
Time is money.
What would you want for the Dominion information?
I'll give it to you straight. Intel about the Dominion is hard to acquire, and therefore extremely valuable. You don't have a cargo hold big enough for all the latinum I'd want in exchange for the data, but I'm willing to consider an alternative method of payment. You see that planetoid over there? I have a limited amount of time to collect everything valuable from it that I can. And as you can see, my ship could use some repairs. While my crew and I work on fixing this baby up, I could use some help with the salvage. So, here's the deal. You get me something I can turn a profit with, and I'll tell you where you can find the Dominion.
Okay. Ferric wants to deactivate several automated defense satellites surrounding the planet. To do so, we will need to scan each satellite to determine the best way to deactivate them safely. I have analyzed the types of devices we are likely to encounter and created a tactical scan analysis that should help us during the deactivation process. Alright. There are 3 types of problems we're most likely to encounter. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take this phone. I'm going to turn on the camera. This phone has not even charged in the time I've had it plugged in. That's great. This thing is such an old piece of crap. Alright. Take the camera. Zoom the camera. There we go. Take a picture of the screen and get this out. Because I don't like exploding. And that's going to happen a lot if I don't have a cheat sheet right here. Each problem will have 2 phases. If we solve a problem incorrectly, defense countermeasures will activate, i.e. you explode. We need to shrink you down like a Deep 69 and send you to infiltrate a ship. missed opportunity in victory is life. Alright. You are defense satellite. Gateway satellite. Okay. Active sensors. Active sensors. Remove ionic power core. And deactivate sensor batteries. I remember, I think it was the Delta. No, it was Temporal Recruit, yeah. It was the Temporal Recruit thing that was unbearable to find in here for the longest time. Like, there's a little tchotchke you have to interact with, and I could not find it for ages. It was such a pain to find. Active satellite, quantum scan, and power core. Yep. Gotta scratch my beard. Alright, you are active satellite, alright? That's a quantum scan. And core. Active sensors. Core. Deactivate batteries. Captain, we're receiving a hail from Ferric. She says she has what she needs and that we should get our tails back to her ship before she loses any more profit. Boy. Hail the Krennic.
If you want it, I've got it. That's great. Nice doing business with you. I'll just verify the transport and then I'll contact my friend, the very important Vorta. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you with whatever you need. Quick! Cut the comm! Jump to warp! What do you mean we don't have warp drive yet? Get it going! Now! Wait, can they still hear me? You know the funny thing about resonance pulses? They drive the swarmers crazy.
I have blown up so many Marauders in Starfleet Command 3. Alright. Captain, Ferrick's vessel emitted a resonance pulse before she warped away. It's enraged the swarmers. We won't be able to engage warp engines until we take care of them. She seemed to have a good enough time. That's the wall. And then they died. There was no need. No need at all. No need for heroics, because they just died. Alright, what's up?
Warning.
Why don't you all follow me to your deaths? Please follow me into this. Son of a bitch. Okay. What the hell? How did that swarmer have a box inside of it? How do these swarmers have friggin' lockboxes in them? Like, I know, but still. Alright, Cryptic says they need more blood, so more you gotta die. So, it turns out Domino is pretty OP against them. Who knew? And then there were none. When I say no, you say survivors. I have a lock on her warp signature, Captain. Ferrick's ship is still damaged, and her maximum speed is warp 3. We should be able to catch up to her easily. That is not the sound a runabout is supposed to make. And it is supposed to jump to warp. Ferrick didn't lie about knowing how to find the Dominion. Her ship is surrounded by Jem'Hadar. I wouldn't say they're on good terms, though. Ferrick's ship is damaged again. If they've detected us, they're not making any hostile moves in our direction. Recommend we approach and see if they want to talk. Oh no, here come Dyson swarmers. Ugh.
Ferrick's ship has life support and engines, sir, but that's about it. Shields are failing, and she only has limited weapons. The lead Jem'Hadar vessel is hailing us, sir. Putting it on screen now.
Did they touch this up? Let's see.
Ah,
no.
So the representatives of the Alpha Quadrant finally make their way to seek aid from the Dominion.
That is
We've
not...
been expecting you.
That is not Jeffrey
According
Combs.
to our information, you're having a slight occupation problem on Deep Space Nine.
That is not Jeffrey Combs at all.
I might be able to assist you with that problem if you have come here in friendship. And as we all know, Friends help one another.
That is also not
You can
the
start
interior
by
that is
destroying
used.
this nuisance and her ship. She has intruded into the Gamma Quadrant without permission and is conducting unauthorized salvage operations in our space.
That's Iran's
The
voice.
penalty for this is clear. By all rights, we should execute you as well.
This is all
But I am
broken.
willing to overlook your involvement
Cryptic.
this time. So, as the Ferengi would say, do we have a deal?
Cryptic. This came out in 2012. Victoria's life was a year ago. Come on. All of that is broken. It's where we get good trait, console, and experimental weapon from the same ship, and that was all from the free ship. Yeah, the Bajoran Scream orb is actually pretty good.
We are still friends, right? I'm in a bit of a spot here. Got any help for your old pal, Ferric?
Now, I don't think anybody would convict me if I opened fire on Ferric's ship. But opening a channel to Ferric's ship would annoy Wayoon and or Iran. And I'm all about that.
Hey, friend. Look, I found the Dominion for you. You have to help me. They're crazy. Okay, I'll go back to the Alpha Quadrant. I'll refund their latinum. I'll even give them what's left of my cargo holds. Just don't let them kill me. And that resonance pulse. Funny, huh? I knew those little suckers couldn't really hurt you.
Please leave.
If you let me go, I know Iran won't hunt me down again.
Iran!
He's got too many other problems to worry about a small timer like me.
They didn't
Just
even re-record that.
please, let me go.
That character no longer exists. That's Wayoon. They didn't even bother re-recording this. Was this Kestrel? Was Kestrel the one who voiced Ferric? I know Kestrel voiced some of the characters. But yeah, come on, Cryptic. I think this is actually like there was a bunch of people on Reddit talking about these missions, and what people were saying is like Cryptic's basically like hoping to just just take these out of the mission rotation and just make you just let you forget that they exist. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. One of the reasons why I wanted to like get the Cardassian arc recorded is for posterity to record that these exist, and also, wow, capture how really busted they kind of are. Please leave, Ferric.
You come seeking my aid.
Oh my God.
And then refuse a simple request. This is not an auspicious start.
Oh my God.
Nevertheless, you have something I want, and I have something you need. The only logical conclusion is cooperation. I will return to the Alpha Quadrant with you and render whatever assistance I can. There is a price, though. For more than 30 years, Starfleet has held one of the Founders as a prisoner of war. Imagine the hubris it takes to contain a god. The arrogance. When the Founder is returned to me, you will have the Dominion's complete cooperation, and my guarantee that Karukan and his fleet will not trouble Deep Space Nine again.
Timeline fractured. So would that be? What would you call that? Would you call that Wayron, Or would you call that Erun? What's the fusion name? I can't decide on which one. It sounds like an arrow to even be there. Oh shit, no! Ah. Well, I broke it. I broke the damn scene. I wanted the clicky. And then he never left the Gamma Quadrant. He was never seen or heard from again. Alright. Out of curiosity. Okay. That's only when it drops you into another ship then. Congratulations on a successful mission. Starfleet Intelligence is speaking to Weiyun now. He's being quite cooperative for Vorta, and I'm confident that we will be able to come to an agreement that is best for everyone. We must have DS9 back. We would like to retake the station without additional bloodshed. Weiyun may be our only hope of doing that. When you utter the sentence that Weiyun... If you ever utter a sentence that says Weiyun may be your only hope at getting anything done, you've got problems. Choose reward. Okay. For once, not vendor trash. Polaron Beam Array Standard Issue S. I used to use these Combat Impulse engines a lot when this featured episode series first came out. Those were really good for a big cruiser because they had a lot of turn on them. But, well, they wouldn't be vendor trash if I wasn't repped up. Weiyun 1221, you are our last and only hope. By the way, what's those numbers after your name mean? Yeah, this guy's Weiyun 10. I'm fairly certain half the cast of Deep Space Nine are responsible for 5 of those Weiyuns. I know Worf snapped one's Weiyun, like... Worf killed a Weiyun. Now you can even re-engineer them. Yeah, now you can re-engineer them. Worf killed a Weiyun. Garrick killed the last Weiyun. Weiyun killed Weiyun that one time. I know one of his own Jem'Hadar straight up executed him. Just because they didn't like him, pretty much. They didn't like him, didn't trust him, as well they shouldn't. I think he had a bunch of off-screen deaths as well. I don't think Weiyun's coming back this time, though. Shocked at no compilation of Weiyun deaths. I'm almost certain there would have to be one on YouTube.